Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. Today, I am talking about It. Welcome to Derry, season number 1, episode number 6, episode number 8. And overall, I enjoyed this season a whole lot. I had a lot of fun watching this. I finally finished it out this last episode of the season. And and I can say overall, I really did enjoy it. First of all, the children actors in here do an amazing job. I really do like their chemistry, even though some characters were some pain in the butt. But I still like them, like Lily, and watching her journey and the thing is though, Lily's was not my favorite character of the show. Not because the actor's performance was bad; it was fantastic. Her performance made me why I didn't like her, because she's driven by fear. Everything she does is driven by fear. And her biggest fear is being sent back to that crazy house so they could do it, whatever they did to her, traumatize her for life, and she doesn't want to go back there. So every decision she makes, no matter if it's good or it's bad, most likely it's bad because of this fear. And it drives her for everything. And it makes a lot of bad decisions. Made a lot of people got people in trouble. It got the uh what's her name? Is her name Marge? Her father, I think was it Marge? No, not Marge. I mean Ronnie. That's Ronnie's father almost gets killed because of the situation, or because because she was so scared of what's going to happen to her that she pretty much almost in a way not really trying to, but actually threw him under the bus. And this, and even though you had this whole fear thing, and fear is pretty much driving everybody here. Even the captain, the sheriff of the town. I mean, he knows what they were doing is wrong, but he was scared he's gonna lose his job and his position, so he made decisions right there too. Like fear is the big factor in everybody's, a lot of people's decisions in here. I mean, you had even like the general, who's fear from his childhood, and he felt as though he wants to use fear as a weapon to people against his enemies, which is like this. Why do you think that the arrogance to think that you can control something that has power, this much power? Why? What do you think? Like how? It makes no freaking sense. It was so like I understand why he was doing it, but at the same time, the motivation was so stupid. And this is, you think you can control this? That's what you think. Like, oh man, so sad. But overall, like I said, I really did enjoy it a whole lot. Special effects wise and visuals was on this show was just amazing. It had the creepiness factor that's fantastic as well too. Interesting characters and the acting from everybody, from the children to the adults, was great. Like, oh. First of all, let's start with the kids. That's who we mostly follow the most, and watching their journey as well too. Watching them come together, watching them become friends, watching some people change, like Marge, who was a character who just wanted to fit in so bad that she wanted to pretty much lower herself to kiss up to some stupid stuck up girls. But then you see her finding her strength in here with Rich, seeing her how beautiful seeing her who she how beautiful she was, even with the messed up eye. He still see in his eyes she's perfect, and that was kind of sweet. I really did like Rich. She was one of my favorite characters. And then, well, you know what happened there. Now the messed up part is I was spoiled on that because of the internet. So that sucks because I got behind, and then I went to look at something, and next thing you know, it popped up saying R.I.P. Rich. I was like, what? What you mean R.I.P. Rich? What you mean? What you mean? No, what you mean? I almost started crying. I was like, what? What? No. No, and the thing is though, even though I knew it was coming, and then when I saw it happen, I was like, "Oh man, this is when he dies." And then it made me. I still cried because what he said and how he treated her in the whole night situation. I said, "Oh man." But at the same time, even though I was mad, at the same time, I had a lot of feelings there in this thing. I was sad, then I was mad because it killed off a character, and then I also thought it was sweet what they did with him towards the end. I said, "Oh well, that's nice," but it's still, wow, oh man. Oh, so sad. But and then so watching their growth, and even Lily, like I said, her thing being ruled by fear, and seeing how she turn around and start to rely on others instead of feeling as though she had to do it all by herself. She actually can get other people's help as well. Like, oh, so sad. Even like Will's father, and how he started to change his journey, because his wife was like was the one who like fought. She fought when she saw something wrong. She stood. She said no, that's wrong. She pointed it out and she fought against it. He was the kind of person who like this. There's certain kind of black people. A lot of black people in this world. She's the one who likes to fight. He wants to cooperate. Because he felt as though if this is what he's thinking. He's thinking if I work hard, keep my head down, don't start any trouble, I can rise up in the ranks, and then I'll get the respect. Then I could get the power, and then I can actually control things. And that's not how it works. And so, especially not for you. And she had this. That's not gonna. Just because when you see something wrong, you gotta point that out, man. Just turning your blind behind door and just following orders is not gonna make them respect you anymore. It's not because they didn't respect him in the show really. They were just using him because he had a brain injury that made him not feel fear. So they're just using him for their purposes. And then when he found out what they were doing and tried to stand against them, they turned on him really, really fast. Then he started to see the people who he was following all the time, trying to like put him on, and kind of suck up to because he thought he was going to get some kind of reward or benefits or respect or whatever. Did not happen. So he had to turn on them to get free, which is really messed up. So I had to learn that lesson, but it is what it is. This show was amazing, and we're looking forward to the next season. See what's going to go from here because it's all connected to the movie, and it's all leading up back to this. This is like a prequel to that, and so now you're seeing how it's going to lead up to that moment, which is like also messed up as well. So, this show is very exciting, very sad, very well acted, visual and special effects wise. It was done quite beautifully as well too. Very creative about how they were telling the story as well, and how they fit everything together as well. Also gave Easter eggs to like the other thing, like the giant turtle. They had one of those little pillars inside of almost like a turtle shell, which is very interesting because they never really bring it up in the movies. Because I know it's in the book. I never really read the book, but I know it's in there, and so. And then seeing that homage to that in there, I thought it was kind of nice. I said, "Wow, that was amazing." It's so interesting about this town. Like this, everybody's seeing. A lot of people want to see what's going on, what's happening, but yet at the same time they're going to forget everything as well, and only certain people are going to remember. And they got to carry that burden. And I also thought it very interesting that people because the town is very racist. And which is another huge part of the show because the majority of everybody there is white. You got some Native Americans who live there, and you also have the few blacks, and they're not really safe there, so they got to find their own. Especially people, most of them are in the military. They got to find their own place and you see how their place got trashed, all because they're trying to. A mob is trying to catch another black man for a crime he didn't commit. And the only reason why they're after him because the husband mostly found out that his wife was sleeping with him. Yeah, he did a big no. Yeah, a black man back during this time slept with a white woman, and she also was married too. Woo! Yeah. So it doesn't matter if he was guilty or not guilty. Either way, he's going to die. Like, oh man. And seeing all the people who died for this is like it's so sad, so sad. And it's also interesting that even though the town is racist, it's going to be black people who they hate the most, are going to be ones protecting them from this threat. While the white people who he look up to were the one who's was the one who caused it and help it get free so it can be out in the world, which is like so messed up. The show is so good. So I think this season a grade. Let's see, what would I give it? I think I give it a solid A. I give it a solid A. I'm really looking forward to see the next season, see where it's gonna go from here. Because it was dark, but it has a funny moments in here too, but not silly. Everything about every single episode was just very captivating, maybe intriguing. Maybe I'm gonna watch the next one. And maybe look forward to still exploring more of this world as well. So I just very well done. So if you haven't been watching it, Welcome to Derry, I said check it out. It's on Max or HBO Max, whatever you want to call it. It's on there. Check it out. Have fun watching it because I did. So give me a chance to like, hit the thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links and stuff down below next to my social media if you want to follow me there. Also, my stores, I sell things from a lot of different stuff, for shirts and stocks, and those and whatnot. I do all my different stores, my Tea Public store, to my Taste Springs store, to my Red Bubble store. Check out the stuff. You see anything you like, have fun. And so, like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.